Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class. Today, my children, we're going to continue with the topic that we saw yesterday, which was the oval. Now, remember, the oval it's part of the geometric shapes, okay? Remember, we're seeing the topic shapes, which the most common, don't forget, that are the circle, the square, the rectangle, the triangle, the rhombus, and the oval. Now, do you remember some objects or characteristics about the oval? First of all, remember that the oval is similar but not identical. It's similar to the circle. The difference here is that the circle is shorter and the oval is larger, okay? Now, objects that have the shape and form of the oval, we have, for example, the egg. Do you remember what is egg in Spanish? Okay, huevo. Another object is the candy. Now, the candy, remember, it's something sweet that is very delicious, okay? In Spanish, we know it as dulce. Another object, for example, we had the mirror. Do you remember what is mirror? Mirror is an object in which we see our reflection. For example, if we want to comb our hair, cuando nos peinamos, we pick up the mirror and we see ourselves so we can accommodate our hair. Another object based on the oval is the drop of water. Remember, a drop of water in Spanish we see it as gota de agua. Okay, the drop of water again has an oval form, and the last one was the potato. Now remember, the potato is a vegetable, and remember, it's very important that you, my children, you eat your vegetables and your fruits. It's very important because those elements contain vitamins that are good for your health and for your body. Now, another shape and form of the oval is a balloon. Do you remember what is a balloon? Remember, a balloon is part of the toys, okay, which is conformed by air and has the form of an oval, and on the top of the balloon it has a string. And why it has a string? So you can grab it, because if you don't have a string on the balloon goes away. So it's very important that when you play with the balloon, you grab it with your hands, okay? Very good. Now, here, my children, we are going to have a fun activity, and it's very important that you concentrate and you pay attention and you help the teacher. Now, the instructions for this activity are the following. Here we have several balloons. Once again, the shape and form of each one of these balloons is an oval. Now, inside the balloons we have a number, okay? Now, the most important part here is that the balloons are not in order. They are in disorder. That means here we have a 5, here we have a 1, here we have a 7. It's in disorder. So, what you have to do with the help of the teacher is that we are going to vamos a encontrar the number that I say. For example, if I say number 7, here we have to look for number 7. Once we found it, ya que lo hayamos encontrado, we are going to pinch it, lo vamos a pinchar, a picar, and we are going to, okay, we are going to blow it up, okay, lo vamos a ponchar. In this form, I am going to erase it just like if we blowed it away, como si lo poncháramos, okay? Very good. Now, remember, it's very important that you help me, because as long as I remember, como recuerdo, you already know the numbers. So remember, this is a review of all the numbers that we have seen so far here in Kinder 1. So let's begin. Now, the first number that I want to blow up is number 3. Where is number 3? Let's look for it. Number 3, number 3. Is it number 3? No. What about this one? Is it number 3? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it so we can blot it up. You see, there is no number 3. So let's continue. Now let's look for number 10. Remember, number 10 has two numbers, number 1 and number 0, and they have to be together. Number 10. Where is it? Number 10. Number 10. I think I found it. Here. Is it number 10? No. What about this one? Is it number 10? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it so we can blot it up. You see? There is no number 10. Let's continue. Now, let's look for number 1. Remember, the number 1 is the soldier that is well stand. I think I found it. Is it number 1? No, it's number 7. Remember, it's kind of similar, but the difference is that this one is sleepy. What about this one? Is it number 1? It is. It is number 1. So I'm going to pinch it so we can blow it up. Okay, now let's continue with number 6. Number 6, the cherry. I think I found it. Here, is it number 6? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it. There is no number 6. Let's continue with the number 8. Number 8, remember, is the Olaf character, okay? Let's look for Olaf or the number 8. Number 8, I think it's this one. Is it number 8? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it. And now number 8. Number 5, remember the number that likes to eat a lot. So that's why it has a big stomach. Number 5, I think is this one. Is it number 5? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it. Number 4. Remember, number 4 is the chair, but upside down, okay? Let's look for number 4. Okay, is it number 4? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it. And we don't have number 4. Let's continue with number 2. Remember, number 2 is the duck. Number 2, let's look for it. Is it number 2? No, it's number 7. And what about this one? Is it number 2? Yes, it is. So let's pinch it. What about number 9? Remember, number 9 is the balloon, of course. Has the shape and form of a balloon. So, is it number 9? Yes, it is. And the final number. For this, I am going to ask you, what number is it? Number 7. Excellent. It's number 7. So let's pinch. And there are no numbers. That means we have our whiteboard completely clean. Lo tenemos limpio, muy limpio. Very good. So, the object of today, my children, which is part again of your activities, is the balloon. So, here on the teddy book, you have 2 activities that are related to a balloon. For this, with the help of your mother, of your father, you have to make a balloon with pencil. Remember, the balloon has the shape and form of an oval with its string, and then paint it. The second activity, once again, we have to make a balloon, but in this case in form of a collage. Now, a collage is when we cut several pieces of paper, of magazine or newspaper, and we put them in disorder, okay? There is no order for a collage, it's in disorder, okay? But once again, it has to be in shape of the opal, okay? Very good. So that's it for today, my children. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Remember, it's very important that you continue practicing your numbers from 1 to 10 and your geometric shapes, okay? Very good. So, as always, don't forget that the teacher Jacob loves you very much. I send you kisses, I send you hugs, and I hope that you have a good day. Okay, try to be good with your mother and your father. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.